Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I'm an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone, I'm getting ahead of my words, who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions you want to say, hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, there you go. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Now, this video is actually an offshoot of one of the videos I did, I think, last week. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, last week. If it already aired, I'll leave it linked up there or probably down there, anywhere you can find it. All right? Now, a lot of people actually asked me what it really entails to be a tarot reader. And while it does entail a lot to be a tarot reader, I think today I'll just touch on the most important aspect of it, which is really the honing part of it. Now, a lot of people think that it's just so damn easy to be a tarot reader, and when you have the textbook of it, like when you know what the cups mean, when you know what the wands mean, when you know what the major arcana means, et cetera, then you're actually all right. I mean, you'll be able to read tarot fine, but that doesn't make you a great tarot reader. There are a lot of factors that create a great tarot reader, and I am tooting my own horn by saying that I am a great tarot reader. It's a mix of a lot of different things. So, the first thing that I want to talk about is your intuition. Even though we do have a standard set of like a textbook rule, like for example, cups mean emotions, like swords mean mental things, etc., and so on, excuse me, you have to couple this with your intuition because, excuse me, because a tarot reading is not the same for everyone. Everyone you meet will be carrying with them a different kind of energy for that day, They'll be carrying different questions for that day. And thus, because of that, some are actually, not some, but maybe like, yeah, okay, let's just say some. Some of the traditional meanings that you already learned about might not apply to that, I actually did a series about the other different possible meanings of the different suits, which I'll leave linked up here. I think if I can link a playlist, I'm still a baby when it comes to YouTube. So I'll leave it linked up there, the series that I did, like the different interpretations of the pentacles, the cups, the wands, and the swords, and so on, And so it really all depends on what the question is and what the current energies are for that day. And so even though you do have a textbook meaning of it, you must listen to your intuition when it comes to reading tarot for another client. And this is so as we don't box them, like we don't box them into a specific set of rules, a specific set of interpretations, because everyone has a different energy. And in order to go from good to great, from a good tarot reader to a great to an excellent tarot reader, it's all about how you listen to your intuition and how you really understand the current energies that are going on within that question, within that moment, within that person, within that situation. All right? And that is something that takes time. It's something that you have to do again and again and again for you to recognize that it's your intuition talking and not your ego. Because a lot of people, sad to say, I don't want to bring anyone down here, but a lot of tarot readers read using their ego. By this, I mean they read according to what their limitations are, what what the perception of their limitations are, because for, let's say, for example, a tarot reader who might not subscribe to manifesting might say that, oh, you'll never have that $100, you'll never have that, you'll never be a millionaire, you'll never have the love of your life, you'll never have the life that you want, etc. But we all know that that's not the case, because it's actually the law of attraction, the law of assumption. It's a law. It's not an opinion. It's not a perception. It's a law. And so you might meet tarot readers like that. And that is coming from an ego-based kind of thinking. So I would say the first most important thing that you have to hone is your connection to your intuition, your understanding of what your intuition is telling you, and how to differentiate between your intuition and your ego. It's easy for me because I'm claircognizant, so I understand that I can set aside the what my ego is telling me versus what is the universe telling me. Hello, dog. So I heard a dog. Sorry, I love dogs. So anyway, yes. First and foremost, the intuition, the connection, the understanding of that intuition. Second, a very important thing that you also have to work on is your communication skills. People will only understand, people will only absorb, people will only appreciate your reading if, and only if, you are able to say it in a way that they can comprehend. You are able to say it in a way that you can understand. Imagine me, for example, giving a reading in Tagalog, which is my native language in the Philippines. Giving a reading in Tagalog to someone who doesn't understand it. Then I could be the most powerful tarot reader. I could be the most accurate tarot reader as hell, But if my clairant doesn't understand it, then it's a lost cause, right? Then it didn't do justice to what my client paid. It didn't do justice to my abilities. It didn't do justice to what to what I could give them, the information that I would give them. It was all a lost cause. So make sure to also improve your communication skills. I am very verbose. I know myself very well. I'm very verbose. I talk a lot to the people that I like. I'm an introvert extrovert, by the way. So I talk a lot to people who I know are listening and who I know are interested. And I'm very picky about the choice of words, about my choice of words. I don't just spray words. I really think about them. And I really, before I say them, I really discern if they're apt for saying, if they're the perfect words to say for saying. And that's also the reason why I also learn a lot of languages, so that I can read for other people in different languages as well. Right now I'm going on 5. So there are a lot of ways to communicate. And however way you plan to communicate, perfect that. Make sure that the way you say it to people is something that they can understand and something that they can digest. So that's the second thing. The third thing, do it with an intention of really helping the person. Do it with an intention of really helping the person. If your intuition is so in tune and so aligned, then this is really easy, because the ego now doesn't have a motivation. Your ego won't have a motivation to show off or be proud, because all of a sudden your intuition takes over and it just right on the spot. But do it from a place where you can really help. And by this I mean your client should leave more empowered than when they first started the reading with you. All right? Let's just let this pass. This jet pass. It's pretty loud. So yeah, people go to us, tarot readers, for help. They go to us for comfort, for support. There is a way to simultaneously tell the truth, even though it's hurtful, but still comfort that person. All right, there's a way to do that, and that is why you need to, again, tap into your intuition to know the truth. Second, tap into your communication skills, however you deem fit, whatever kind of communication that is, and really perfect that in order to deliver the most accurate kind of reading that you can. In order to empower the client, because that's really what this is all about. It's all about helping people. It's all about helping people to understand their current energies so that they know how to move from it next. So I am a manifesting based tarot reader, so I will always, always have homework to give um, all my clients, And 100% of the time, I will always do that. I will always tell you to do something. I will always tell you to start with your manifestation journey if you really want something, right? But at the very least, at the very core, if you're not into manifesting, or if you're not, conscious manifesting, if you're not into conscious manifesting, or if it's something that you don't suggest to your clients, make sure that you empower them. I always say that if I don't see my clients again, then I would have done my job already. Because that means they won't come to me for a second time. Although I do like my return clients too, because majority of my return clients they just want to know what's going on in their lives right now and if they're still on track, so to speak, which I love because that tells me that they like working on themselves, that they like pursuing the best ideal version of themselves whenever they've already reached that first version, like the next version and the next version and the next version and stuff like that. So definitely have that client, make that client understand that this is about an empowerment. It's about empowerment and learning about current energies that can be used to head towards the direction that they want. And the fourth thing that I do want to um, put out there is energy. A lot of people think, again, that tarot reading is easy, but if you ask any tarot reader who's experienced, a professional tarot reader, they'll be knocked out by the fifth reading, especially if it's an in-depth reading. And this is because we use our energy to really tap into that. We use all of our energies, to really understand what's going on. It takes a lot to be able to read a picture, you guys, and derive the truth from it. Even if you are an experienced tarot reader, it will still take up your energy. It's just like an athlete who is working towards, let's say, maybe an Olympic gold medal. They'll train. Just because they ran 1 mile less for their training today doesn't mean that they didn't expend the same amount of energy. You can always put in more energy mentally, physically, emotionally, and that's what we do with tarot readings as well. People think that we just look at cards and that's it, but really it's taking all of you, combined to just understand what's really happening, what the energies are, and to actually explain it to someone, to translate it to someone who really, really needs your help. All right? So, in my opinion, those are the things to really watch out for, or to really hone, rather. Those are the things to really hone if you want to be a spectacular tarot reader. And let me know what you think. Maybe you have other things that you want to, like what are the most important components for you for being a tarot reader? Let me know down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, again, let me know. What are the most important ones for you? Please comment them down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you'd like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here we go. And yes, that is another plane. I'm on a flight path here in New York, so you hear a lot of it in my my sessions now and my videos now. And that's it. Stay happy, stay healthy. I wish you well during your tarot reading journey, and you can always hit me up if you have any questions. Just go to @SimpleSpiritualityPH on Instagram and send me a message. That's it. Ciao for now, guys. Bye.